MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the Colorado Rockies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor. One of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Striding into the box, Brandon Guyer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
So coming to the plate, Yoan Moncada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Up next for Chicago, Wellington Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. White Sox on top, 1-0.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Line drive, base hit to right.
Batting second, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now in the box, Nolan Arenado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Watch that son of a bitch. That's the dude, man. Nolan coming through with the big boomer.
Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
What an amazing home run we just witnessed, and lucky for us, we're going to take a look at it again with Show Track. And as the numbers come in, the projected distance of that blast over 490 feet. That's right up there with the longest home runs we've ever seen.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
The first baseman, Daniel
Swung
Murphy.
on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy, and it's given the Rockies a 3-1 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Geyer is there, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Line drive to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Into the box, Ian Desmond, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Damn it. Hit it right to him.
Number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The catcher.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Rockies 4 and the White Sox 1. Leading off the inning, Leury Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Murphy in foul ground makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Iannetta is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in, Kyle Freeland. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Geyer is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Batty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
500 feet is a more than a...
Infield in the
yeah, it's a country mile, Chief.
Pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Arenado.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Garcia giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set, and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side.
Anderson picks it up.
And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2. It's the Rockies 5 and the White Sox 1. Leading off the inning, Carlos Rodon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
The 0-2 delivery. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball right side. Murphy has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brandon Geyer.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next the right-handed hitting outfielder Brandon Geyer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 5-1. The speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. To his right, Abreu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian Desmond.
At the plate, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Geyer over to his left, and he hauls it down in the corner.
The batter, number 1.
Now batting, Garrett Hampson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Left side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Chris.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in now the catcher Chris Iannetta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, number 21.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Kyle Freeland. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Man, that was like 3 feet outside the line.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
2 left for Colorado. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to bat next the catcher Wellington Castillo. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect 100% of his first.
Hit high and deep to left field. Dahl facing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Leury Garcia.
So striding in, Leury Garcia, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
So digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now that's popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. High and deep to center field. Engel going back. Still going back. A leap and oh wow, a great effort to make.
Are you kidding me?
In the inning. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Tim Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And he takes strike two.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, one away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Yolmer Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He popped out in his first trip. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
he looks really sharp out there, guys.
Adam Engel.
At the plate, Adam Engel. He was a strikeout victim.
Yeah, he's the guy who robbed me of my home run.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 5-1. Coming to the plate now, David Dahl, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
David.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Engel on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian Desmond.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
In now for Colorado, Garrett Hampson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Caleb Freire takes over here with a runner at first and
now
2 gone in the inning.
White Sox, number 53.
Chris Iannetta will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Hampson is on his way home. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there. Into the box now, Kyle Freeland, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher you could really help himself with a 2-out RBI here. This would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Rockies 6 and the White Sox 1. John Jay will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 45, John Jay.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Hampson comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Geyer.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brandon Geyer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-2. Bouncer up the middle. Hampson ranging up the middle, and an off-balance throw is in time.
Nice play.
Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Yohan Moncada. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. Blackmon going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Good stuff,
Your
Heidi.
attention,
Thanks.
please.
Ian Hamilton
Now
enters to do the
Chicago.
pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52.
Let a pitcher go for 1 inning? That's lame.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Way to go.
So far,
For
2
the
for
Rockies.
3 in this one.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Up next for Colorado.
You always
third
want to
baseman,
start an inning off with a
Nolan.
bang, and I'd say this
Arenado.
qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Here's Nolan Arenado as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The first baseman, Daniel.
Stepping up
Murphy.
now, Daniel Murphy. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Engel going back on it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trevor Story.
Story.
Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it is. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Rockies are out in front 7-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. In now, Jose Abreu. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Striding in once again, Leury Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 7-1.
7th inning,